Hello Tauruses, welcome. This is going to be general reading for you guys from the 1st to the 15th of October. Remember, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If you feel like this is not resonating with you, check other aspects of your chart. Could well be that is just, this is maybe not for you, this channel or me. Or maybe I'm not picking up in your storyline this time. So, again, if you want to book a personalised reading, information is in the description box below. I'm also offering healing and psychic development. If you're interested in the healing, it is my own development of healing technique that actually managed to heal me. It's something that I channel through spirit, from spirit. It is 1 hour, £55. And again, my recommendation would be, if you do book that, book at least 20 minutes on the end, because the information I managed to pick up when I'm doing the healing is ridiculous. Past life, soul contracts, guides, names, places. It's like the level of information. So what I don't want you to do is book it and then I've got all this information about you that I can't pass on, even if it's through a voice recording at the end. It is remotely done, so I don't need to be on a phone with you. It would just be a photograph of you or your name, so I know where I'm going to with the healing. All right. Also doing psychic development as well. Again, link in the description box below. The psychic development is designed for people that ideally it's a basic course that I'm doing at the moment, but it's designed at least for people who have some ability of visualization. If you cannot visualize, if you don't even meditate, I would say probably don't kind of go into that, because I feel like you need to have the basics here before this sort of basic development happens. But what we learn is grounding, protection, and then we will meet at least one of your guides and or ancestor, especially if you've got mediumship ability, that can also come through. But I'm guiding you all the way. And again, if you want some more information, email jalesaki@yahoo.com. Right, Tauruses, let's see. 1st to the 15th of October. What is going to happen for you guys? Taurus, please, Spirit. 1st to the 15th, Spirit. What is going on here? What is going down? Right. Guys, this is... Okay. Between now and October 18th, it could even be 2 weeks after that, with Mercury retrograde closing and then the shadow sort of period afterwards, you need to be very balanced in your mind, okay? There could be an excess of information here that hasn't been totally recalibrated through Virgo season that you're holding on to, okay? You need to find something that is able to release that, because someone's mind is a bit burdened and or there's a lot on your mind, okay? So just be careful with that. Your will, it could be that you're battling yourself, your mind, and again, could be an ego issue that you're battling here, okay? So just watch for that. There's also, with Pluto going direct on the 6th, there's going to be huge transformation here. Again, Pluto, where it's going direct, so again, it's 24 degrees Capricorn. So especially if you've got placements around Capricorn, again, because it's an earth sign, I feel like there's going to be some information coming out here that is going to be a battle of your kind of ego versus your heart. So you need to be grounded and balanced. And obviously, we're going to be in Libra season by that point. So just make sure you are balancing these things, because you don't want to be caught into a trap here. Let's see. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. Where are we going with this, guys? Where are we going here? Let's see what deck we're going to go to. Right, Taurus, please. Tauruses, what is the deal here, Tauruses? 1st to the 15th of... Yeah, exactly. There's balance that is needed desperately. We haven't got balance here. So, again, it could be there's some karmic balance coming in. It could be that this is the last... maybe part of a theme that you're closing out, where your battle of the wills, battle of the egos. Again, you could be very much tested. I feel like, I'm getting dizzy here. I feel like somewhat, okay, I'm going to just be honest with you. You could be sat trying to juggle several things. Put it this way, utilize the time now, between now and the 6th, at least between now and the 22nd, or at least between now and the full moon on the 20th. Again, maybe you've already passed the last full moon, which is the 20th of September. Utilize the time before Libra season, and if you're already in Libra season, try and capitalize on it to balance yourself as best you can, right? Again, it's the efforts of the last couple of months here that is going to be integrated. And so especially if you've had a real crazy 5, 6, 7 months, it's like a lot is being integrated. So give yourself an opportunity, especially if you are again, the physical side. Make sure the physical side is being looked after. Okay, you need to rest. There needs to be healing. Take time to meditate and relax your body and mind here. It's going to be really important. Again, it could be because the next part of Libra season into the end part of the month is going to be hectic. There is also a love interest here, which is very lustful energy coming in. You need to be a bit defensive of this energy because, again, this is where I think the confusion's coming in. Don't jump into anything. Don't jump into anything here without knowing. Okay, let's see. What else for Taurus, Spirit? I'm really hot. I'll turn my fan off so people can hear me. Right, let's see. What else, please? Well, that's a bit drastic. Wow. Right, this is a bit deep. This is a bit deep. Wow. There's a situation with a person here that is needing your precaution and discernment. This is to do with somebody that maybe wants to date you, court you, that could already be married, that could be not getting some kind of separation or divorce because of a loss of money that they're worried about. There could also be a karmic female around them that is going to hold on to money, and so that's the reason they can't divorce them. They don't want to lose the money. I'm sorry, this is it's not funny, but it's like, I know, I can hear my guides. Okay, I'm trying not to judge the person here. So, someone, could be several masculines or feminines, seem to have made a little judgment error here and are in a little bit of a karmic dilemma, okay? They probably can't really come towards you because they are trying to hide all of this. And so by them coming towards you, they would have to explain what this stuff is. I feel this is their karma kicking their botties, their bots. And so Spirit, sorry, I feel like I don't want to be smug at this point, but it's my guides, like I can hear them joking in the background. I think they're wanting a bit of a laugh because it's like, whatever you're going through here, look, listen, let me just be really honest with you. And this is coming from someone who has learned a lot in this last year, right? Because I've been doing my shadow work, you see, because I practice what I preach, right? It's not that serious. If this person is someone that you are deeply connected to, let them do their karma. Let Spirit deal with it and try and find the lighter side of life, because I feel like that's what this is designed to do, is to sink you so you're distracted and you can't focus, right? This is why I'm joking about these things, because it's like, not that I'm disassociating and disconnecting from really how I feel, but it's because sometimes you have to look at something and go, right, well, this is ludicrous, let them get on with it. And I feel like this is the message for you if you're going through the situation, because it's basically someone who needs to learn the lesson, and you don't need to be caught up in this. And if you have to disconnect from this person for a while, so be it, because you can't be dragged into the abyss of I'm not saying that word, Spirit, the abyss of garbage that is being brought into this situation with you. You know, don't, it's not that, and look, this is the other thing you got to remember is, and this came to me recently with my guides in my dreams, it's an illusion. It's like, if someone is so hell-bent on taking someone's money that because there's a karmic contract between them and then they're all fighting about money, what kind of lack mindset is that? That is the most, if you're an abundant energy, you can recreate wealth. It's like, Do you know what I'm trying to say? And it's like the scarcity is, it's an apparent mindset, that this is a mindset that people are fighting. It's not the money, it's a mindset. It's a lesson that isn't being learned. You don't need to don't need to be around that, especially if you can see through this and laugh about it, because it's ridiculous. It's like two petty people arguing about silliness because they're trying to prove a point about their egos, which means you don't need to be involved in it. And okay, as a Taurus, as a fellow Taurus, we can be very stubborn sometimes, and we can be very focused on the material sometimes, and we can be very rigid in our viewpoints. But this isn't one of them, because it's a test. Don't fall for this, because what's going to happen here is your mind is going to get sunk into this part of this narrative, and they're going to be distracting you from your blessings. So if this karmic cycle is being continued, let people get on with it. It's not your problem. It's really not your problem. And maybe you're suddenly going, well, of course it's my problem. I'm losing money. My house is da-da-da-da-da. And I'm stuck in a situation. And because of this, my child can't eat. And because of that, this, that and the other. But okay, so we're, as warriors, we need to have plan B, C, D, E and F on the go at the same time. And so my recommendation is start getting into that mindset of no problem. Because if it's a test and you're like battling that spirit for the fact that they're putting you into this, all you're going to do is it's going to take longer for you to learn it. As just somebody who has a fixed chart, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, you know what I mean, and Taurus, take it from somebody who has gone through a lot. It's not that big. Look, and again, if you know a scarcity mindset, if you come from a humble beginning, you know how that feels. Some of these people don't. And so maybe that's their karma, right? But it doesn't mean to say you should invest in this. Remember, where your focus is what you're going to be manifesting. This is, my guides, I've got to pass this on. My guides don't deal with this petty stuff here. My guides don't entertain this kind of thing, because they're just like, what is this? This is like kindergarten stuff. This is, it's not of our interest, and it shouldn't be yours either. Don't lower your standards into this type of freaking storyline. I'm being serious, because all you're doing is focusing on a scarcity mindset, which is not going to manifest anything. And if you know how to manifest, you know what I'm talking about. But these people have to learn a lesson. Let them learn it. Let them learn it. Right? What else for the Tauruses? What else for the Tauruses, please? Between the first. Yeah. Proactive. Thank you, Spirit. And final chapter. So, yeah, this is basically closing out a chapter. This is somebody closing out a chapter from a karmic situation that had to be closed. Let them deal with it. You don't need to get involved in it. Let them deal with it. If this is getting closed out and this is why there's a ruckus and people are getting sent to court, and you don't need to put your energy near it. You don't need to. And actually, maybe this is to help your person level up, because this is, again, this was a repetitive cycle that had to be closed out to recreate a new beginning. There was no way that something could be developed from this type of pettiness, because this has to be closed out. And so this is how they're doing it. My guide is advising you not to concern yourself with this. And of course, if okay, it's about your mentality, how you're viewing things. Don't be so mentally invested. And don't get me wrong, I'll be honest with you, I'm going to have to rewatch this video to remind myself of this. But just ground yourself and balance. The more you're balanced, the more this is not going to affect you. Don't let people and silliness affect you. You are coming into the most important part of this year, which is a reveal, a truth reveal. Don't let crap drag you into some menial rubbish that doesn't mean anything. These are the kind of people, no offense, I'm just going to be honest, that can't manifest and that haven't done the work. And so they're arguing over pounds and dollars. Like, okay, great, you get on with that. That's it. That's the message. I don't know what else to say, but my guides they're not interested, and nor are yours. They're all in agreement. Okay, so this is going to create division. Okay, maybe this person's going to come to you. Maybe they were keying about how funny all this is, and now suddenly it's all blowing up on them. Again, it could be family involved. It could be people as they're again disconnecting from this relationship. There's too many people involved in it. It doesn't matter. Okay, there is going to be success. And there is going to be recognition, and there's going to be a major victory here with this. But again, how you handle this is going to be up to you. Okay, but this person is closing this out and then is coming towards you. That's what I'm seeing towards the middle of October. Just make sure you're reinvesting in yourself, reinvesting in things of value, not gossip and pettiness. And again, we are leveling up, people. We are in a leveling up position. The next couple of months, we've got a lot of shifts in the collective here, and this is clearing out the rubbish here. Don't invest in it, especially if you've gone through a lot this last year. You're probably gonna be tempted to jump in and want to kind of defend and get involved. Why? This is people's lesson. Even if it is your person, let them learn. I know that sounds like I'm disconnected from my emotions here, but it's realistic. It's realistic. It's just grounded. It's just using discernment. The other thing I'm going to say here as well is that there's a ruthless energy. There's an unpredictable energy here. Don't forget, we're also heading up towards, especially around the Saturn direct time, around the 10th. We've also got here, I'm fairly sure, Jupiter is about, yeah, we've got Mercury retrograde and also Jupiter retrograde around the 18th that is coming in. It's people panicking, trying to claw at the last couple of energetic type of things before the tables are turning. So how you carry yourself is going to be important. Okay, just use discernment. Don't lower yourself. Be proactive. Refocus. Okay. Use gratitude. Practice gratitude. Thank you for showing me what I never want to be like. Okay, people fighting over dollars and stuff. Thank you for reminding me the value of energy. You know, utilize it, use it in your favor, because this is going to be the way to get through it. This is what the guides are advising. Don't get caught in a little mind trap, an ego trap, especially if you're like, whoa, I'm not going to have my person having money taken. No, probably that is their karma. So, like I say, it's spirit who are righting the wrongs, balancing the scales. This is Libra season for you. Okay, let's see what else for Taurus. What else, please? What else is going on for Taurus, please? What else? This is all helping you build your stability, because whatever this is clearing out for you is actually, yeah, this is cutting out the rubber. You want all this to happen because it's clearing, it's sorting the wheat from the chaff, and it's clearing the road for you. Remember, even if it's for a couple of weeks where there's silliness, long-term implications are favourable, because it means that this is getting wrapped up and you don't have to worry about it again. Focus on other things that you do have control over. Okay, yeah, this is an ending. There's going to be definitely a celebration at the end of this as well, remember. All right, let's see. Final Taurus message, Spirit, for 1st to 15th of October. Yeah, it's asking you to, it's pushing you out of a comfort zone so that you can prepare for a next chapter as well. So there's a mirroring going on here. So it could be something that you know would have triggered you. And again, if it is, the more you're triggered, the more spirit, because they're trying to get people to come out of their comfort zone. And I'm just going to give you a heads up. The nodes go into Taurus and Scorpio around December, January, right? So as a Taurus, if you feel like you're being stretched, it's because you're being prepared for next year. Because I'm telling you now, you ask the Geminis and the Sagittariuses, which is where the North and South node is now. We're being prepared for next year here. So it's like all the fine tuning that you're going through and pettiness, you want it to trigger you because it's not going to bother you after this. Maybe it doesn't bother you now. Okay, because you've been tested and maneuvered and pushed and pulled, and You know, and for those of the Tauruses that can relate to that, especially around the April time, if you feel like you went through freaking Gauntlet and Hunger Games, my heart goes out to you, and I totally respect your work there. But keep going. Don't give up now. This is you coming into the good stuff. This is you in between worlds coming into your next chapter that you want, all right? Yeah, there's a fork in the road. So there is major decisions coming up, and take your time. There's no rush. Just you know, use discernment. Take your time. Breathe. Relax. Don't get caught up in it. This is going to be yours. This is yours. This is destiny. Okay, don't be fooled here. Even if you feel like this is a never-ending story, the scales have to be balanced before all of the information and all of the chapters are closed out for you to go into the next area of your life, all right, which benefits you. All right, Taurus, hopefully this helps. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions. It means a lot to me. Until next time, take care.